on, Tap people? This is about the 20th time today I'm trying to shoot this video. I was hoping to do it Monday, but unfortunately my week's been hectic, so you're getting your video Thursday. I know you still love me. I want to give a shout out to Vern here because Vern's been harassing me about these videos, but I truly believe he has become a fan. So Vern, come on, man. You know you like it. Anyways, we're going to talk about some beers we have this week. So I don't want to hold these up too long. Let's start off with Hoppin Frog, Rocky Mountain DORIS. All right, Rocky Mountain DORIS is a bourbon barrel-aged version of DORIS the Destroyer. As per the bottle, it says aged in very special whiskey barrels to add a super smooth, buttery, and complex whiskey character to our DORIS the Destroyer. More assertive than our standard barrel-aged DORIS stout, this rare version is a testament to our hard work and dedication in bringing our customers the very best. This is 10% ABV, 70 IBUs. It's an imperial stout, so you know the IBUs don't show as much as it would in a regular IPA because you got a lot of malt characteristic going on here. I didn't try this, but I'm assuming it drinks well fresh. Naturally, it's going to sell really well, so we have limited amounts. If you want to come in and grab one, give it a shot. They're here. Get them while you can. Next release we have this week is Epic's Big Bad Baptist. I have had this before. This is a really good chocolatey, coffee, bourbony stout. It's another big one, 11.4%. It's winter time, so you're going to be seeing a lot of these big beers. The bottle pretty much says stout with cocoa nibs and coffee added, aged in whiskey barrels. This is release number 111. So that bottle says, this is a rare one. You are holding something special. One of only a few thousand bottles released. So come snag one. We're hoping to get some variants. The variants, I think, are a little bit more heavy on the bourbon barrel aging. So when we do get the variants, you'll probably see a video of the variants coming out. But for right now, we just have the standard Big Bad Baptist, limited amounts. Come snag one. Really good stuff. I also want to talk about a brewery we've been offering for a while now that I think you guys should try. So for those of you not too familiar with the NEIPA, New England Northeast IPA craze, it's pretty much a new thing. They actually just gave it its own designation in the BJCP. So it's really an IPA, but it's a different type of IPA. So honestly, I tell everybody, I was just talking to somebody yesterday, these are good beginner IPAs. They're juicy. They're not bitter. So, you know, when I started drinking IPA, it took me a while to adjust to these because when I started drinking IPAs back in like 2006, everything was bitter. You know, you had Stone Ruination, you had Dogfish Head doing 60 and 90. You know, you had your Sierra Nevadas, all that stuff, which, I mean, you know, really is, a lot of their beers are palate wreckers if you're not used to it. You really need to learn to adjust. You need to get your palate rolling to really get used to that level of bitterness. So if you're trying to get into IPAs, this is really a good place to start. They're juicy. It's almost like drinking orange juice or grapefruit juice. And with this brewery in specific is one we carry, Sloop. We try to carry as many of their cans as possible. This one is Down Under Bomb. Down Under Bomb is good. It's my least favorite of the three. This is actually brewed with hops from the Southern Hemisphere. So Down Under, I'm assuming South America, Australia, wherever. They don't really state what type of hops, but it's good stuff. Juice Bomb. That's their base NEIPA. This is actually my second favorite out of the group. And this is just an IPA brewed with American hops. So, again, they really don't state what type of hops, but this is a really solid one. But as for my favorite from Sloop, I love the Lupulin Mutant. And this one says India Pale Ale brewed with Australian and Pacific Northwest hops. This one's really good. This is my personal favorite. It has a really good hop characteristic. A little bit more bitterness, which I like. One thing, too, you'll notice about these NEIPAs, they're going to pour really hazy, so they're almost going to have like a cloudy type of look, like an orange juice type of look. So if you're not too keen on bitter IPAs, like your Sierra Nevadas, your Stones, your Dogfish, or you're looking to kind of adjust your palate gradually, these are really finely crafted brewed beers that are a good starting point for people trying to get into IPAs. You know, it used to be that pale ales were the starting point, and, you know, a lot of pale ales are bitter. A lot of pale ales are a lot more bitter than these beers. So basically, just to give you a little bit of a rundown, and then I'm going to get off to any IPA. The reason these aren't as bitter is because they don't hop them as much in the boil. They dry hop them afterwards, which gives them the haze, gives them more of the juice, fruit, type characteristics. When you boil the hops, you get a lot more bitterness because the oils are released in the boil. With this, you just get more of the fruity flavors because you're not releasing as much of that bitter oil, I guess is what you could say. So, good starting point. Get over here, try some Sloop Brewing. Awesome stuff. Guarantee you'll love them. Whether you're not a traditional IPA fan, not an IPA fan at all, definitely worth a try. Again, like drinking juice. So, good stuff. We have them here. We have a bunch of them. They're not limited, so you could come and snag what you need. Last but not least, I want to talk a little bit about our beer program. So we're going to be switching things up a little bit as far as bottles and cans go. We're going to work on doing more of a dedicated bottle and can list with some rotating limited releases instead of doing a ton of limited releases. Because this actually just allows us to maintain freshness to make sure you're getting the highest quality beer. So over the next couple months, you're going to start seeing paper bottle and can lists again with more of a dedicated list, and we will update our limited releases on the list as much as we can. We don't want to kill too many trees, so we can't print them out every day. But, you're going to see some basics, some classics. You'll see your Oscar Bluesdale Pale Ale, 1050 coming back in. You'll see some old Rasputin. We're going to try to keep at least the juice bombs of the Sloop in rotation. You're going to see some Victories, some Trogs, Frambois, Lindemans. Try to keep a couple classic Belgian bottles back there, your Duvals, your Orval, do like a Roquefort 10. You'd probably see a good list of like 25, 30 dedicated bottles back there. And then you'll see us rotating probably every month, like maybe 15 limited beers. But yeah, because we want to try to give you the freshest beer possible without wasting too much beer. So I think it's a little bit exciting because it's going to give everybody an opportunity to try everything at its best. And, that's part of owning a beer bar. You need to make sure you have a good beer program, make sure you're serving fresh beer, make sure you're doing it correctly. So anyways, over the next couple months, you're going to see this change coming. It's a good change, believe me, for you guys because you're getting good, fresh beer. And anyways, it's Thursday. The weekend's coming up. We have Darla on the stage, 8 to 11 on Saturday. Should be a good time. Their beer's always flowing. We got these good beers I just showcased to you. So enjoy your Thursday, and we look forward to seeing you guys at the tap this weekend. Thank you guys, and take care.